Hi everyone, this is going to be a really quick Saturday Reads because my house is full of family and we're having a pretty good time. But I do want to take a minute to tell you about this great trilogy that I've picked up. In my TBR, I told you a little bit about A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. If you haven't read it, definitely go pick it up, especially if you like anything about fantasy or magic. It doesn't matter if you're a young adult reader or an adult book reader. I also noticed that a bunch of people on BookTube for the new year have made resolutions about reading big books or longer books, and this one, if you pick it up, you will read it very, very quickly. It's as fast-paced as a YA, but with enough detail to be more like an adult novel. Diana Bishop is an American woman who travels to Oxford as a research student. She studies the history of alchemy, and it's really interesting because she's a witch who's trying to avoid using her powers because she doesn't want that aspect of her life to control it. Her ancestry includes one of the first women who was killed in the Salem witch trials, and there's just a lot of fear and uncertainty for her surrounding magic. Her parents were killed when she was very young, and she knows that that had to do with magic, and it was a very terrifying experience for her. So until she runs into this vampire, she was pretty separate from the magical world. But then meeting this vampire, Matthew Claremont, kind of turns everything upside down, and enemies become friends, become people who fall in love. I absolutely love it, and before I was even done, I went out and got the sequel, Shadow of Night. The third book in the trilogy, which I think is called The Circle of Life, is coming out in July, and I can't wait to read it. I just started this book yesterday, and I'm already more than halfway through it. So definitely pick up this series. Deborah Harkness is absolutely amazing with her detail, and her romance is just absolutely wonderful. It's a vampire and a witch, way better than Twilight. And in the first book, they're in modern times. In the second book, they jump back to Elizabethan England. And Deborah Harkness is a historian, so her detail, her description is tremendous. And a lot of historical faces turn up and get to take part in the plot, so that's really, really cool. I'm just at the part in the book where they're about to go see Queen Elizabeth, so I can't wait to see what happens. Also, this week I'm planning to start writing fantasy and science fiction by Orson Scott Card, Philip Athens, and Jay Lake, and the editors of Writer's Digest. After reading so many fantasy novels and really, really enjoying them, I definitely want to pick apart how writers tend to create these worlds and make them so realistic and so involved. So I'm looking forward to this and maybe doing a little writing of my own. I hope you guys are having a terrific week of reading. It's been really cold here on the East Coast. We're expecting another round of snowstorms, so that should be awesome. And I hope you all stay warm. Take care, and I'll talk to you later.